What's up, YouTube? Strayer here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. And if you are new to my channel from my recent beta submission, I humbly welcome you to my channel, and I hope you all enjoy the content that I put out and all that. So, today I'm bringing you a UU match I had against BattlePower777, and this was a pretty interesting match. I kind of liked it, and the whole point of this whole match is that I just wanted to try out Choice Banded Snorlax because I never get to use it. It's like I use Rest Talk every now and then, but I've never used a banded Snorlax. That makes me sad. And even in this match, I still don't get to use it, which also makes me sad, but enough about my sadness about not using Choice Banded Snorlax. Main threat's on his end. I'm definitely looking at the Crobat because that thing is a major fucking threat, and it's fast as fuck. So the only thing I have on my team that can actually take it on would be my Darmanitan. And speaking of the Darmanitan, I have to keep this in play because it is not only my fastest Pokemon, it is my strongest Pokemon, and it's pretty much just the most potent member on my team, so I definitely got to keep it in play. Another problem on his team, I'm probably going to have to say the Blastoise. I know I have the Roserade taken out, but even so, it's just a really great utility Pokemon with Scald, Ice Beam, Rapid Spin, Toxic. It's just bulky, and I just gotta keep an eye on it. So, that's team preview. So we're just gonna go straight into it because I really don't feel like spending an hour on the team preview. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and just lead off with my Darmanitan because whatever wanted to come in was gonna get hit really, really hard, so I didn't really give a shit. So, he's gonna lead off with Crobat, and he's gonna immediately switch out the Blastoise, try and take the Flare Blitz, and he also knows that I'm probably faster, and I do carry the Choice Scarf, and he doesn't want to lose his Crobat right away. So, Flare Blitz ain't gonna do jack squat to his Blastoise, and I'm pretty much forced to switch out unless I want to lose my Darmanitan on purpose. Ha ha ha, but that's kind of retarded. So, I'm gonna go out to Roserade, try and take the incoming Scald, but instead he goes for the Ice Beam, makes a little bit of prediction there, but unfortunately for him, I am specially defensive, and I'm gonna take that like a boss. So now he's forced to switch out, and he's gonna go up to his Bronzong as I go for the Stun Spore! That's right, I'm using Stun Spore and Roserade, and I love Stun Spore and Roserade. It's so good! So underrated, yet so good. This cripples so many fast threats in the UU tier. You have no idea. So now his Bronzong's paralyzed. I'm going to go out to Darmanitan as he gets a paralysis. If he predicted my switch and went for the Earthquake, I would have been sad. But I'm going to predict his switch and go out to Blastoise by going for the U-turn. That sentence didn't make sense, but whatever. What the fuck ever. You get the general picture, I think. But I'm going to go ahead U-turn out to my Musharna here. He goes for a Toxic. And Blastoise is not going to enjoy taking a Specs boosted Psychic. Not one bit. So, Psychic's just going to slam into his Blastoise. Not going to take it out, but it's just going to deal a massive chunk of damage. It's massive. Mind-blowingly massive. So massive that Gabe Noel could have it as a cheeseburger. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm going to go ahead and just go out to my Roserade this time. And I will take the Scald. He does not go for the Ice Beam. Even if he did go for Ice Beam, that obviously wouldn't do jack squat because especially defensive. And even if it did a lot, I could just rest it off and then switch out because Natural Cure. So now I'm going to go for Spikes here as he goes for the Ice Beam. Going to take it, and then basically, yeah, I got one layer of Spikes up really good. I'm not going to go for a second one because I know that if I try to do that, he's just going to go for a Rapid Spin, then he's going to die to the Toxic, and that's just going to be a whole pointless scenario. So I'm actually just going to go for the Giga Drain instead. I'm happy with one layer of Spikes. It's enough hazards for me, I guess. And I just destroyed his Rapid Spinners, so I really don't have to worry about that whatsoever anymore. But now he's going to be able to go out to his Crobat here, and he's just going to threaten the fuck out of me. So I'm like, okay, I got to switch out, go out to my Snorlax, see how much damage I will take. Hopefully I'll be able to sponge it, and then I can just go for a Choice Band to return and take him out. But that's not the case, because this Brave Bird is going to do a massive amount, once again, massive amount to my Snorlax, and he's just going to 2-hit KO me. So I'm not going to be able to use Gaben whatsoever, which makes me sad. Oh well. But I still have Darmanitan, and that threatens everything on his team. So I'm going to go for the Rock Slide here, predicting him to go out to his Rotom, expecting me to go for the Flare Blitz again. So that actually did a ton of damage, but it's not going to be enough to kill him because he's able to survive it with barely any HP. But gonna go for a Rock Slide again, attempt to take it out, but he switches out to Nidoking as I miss. So I really don't want to take an Earth Power from this Fane, so I'm going to go ahead and just switch out to my Roserade who can take it. But he predicts that and he goes for the Fire Blast. So bravo, trainer, bravo, you predicted me yet again. Kudos to you. And I mean it sincerely, I am not being sarcastic. But now I can go out to my Scrafty who can take a hit from this Fane. He's going to go for your Earth Power. I'm just like, okay, I can take this, retaliate back with a nice punch, and I'm good to go, right? Nope, he gets the crit. I don't normally bitch about hacks, but that did matter a little bit because under normal circumstances, I would have been able to live that. But this gives me the opportunity to go out to Mismagius. He misses Fire Blast as I go for a Substitute, which is pretty awesome because now I can get up the free Nasty Plot. And then when he breaks my sub next time, I can just go like, okay, that's fine with me because I'm just going to hit you with a +2 stab Shadow Ball. Your Nidoking is not going to take this very well. In fact, it's not going to take it at all, as you can see here. After the Leftovers recovery going on, of course, I'm going to hit him with the Shadow Ball, and his damage is, I mean, not his damage, his health is just going to drop. It's going to drop like a thermometer. A thermometer in icy water. It is gone. Out of here, goodbye. But, yeah. He's going to go out to Crobat here, and I cannot take a hit from this Fane. I know it's faster, so I'm forced to switch out here. And I'm going to actually go ahead and just sack my Musharna because I really don't need it anymore. And it doesn't really have a purpose at this point. So I'm just going to go ahead and just let it die. I know I could have used Musharna later to take out his Crobat, but I just wanted to get some recoil damage off of him from his Brave Bird. And then he's going to go ahead and just make the switch out to Bronzong, which I obviously expected because, yeah, I knew he wanted to preserve his Crobat for later. He would have wanted Brave Bird me again. He would have died to the recoil, so I'm just going to go like, okay, Signal Beam. So gonna go for 2 Signal Beams here. The first one was a crit, didn't do as much as I thought it would. He's gonna set up the rocks here, and then I'm going to die from the toxic damage. And that's the end of Musharna. But hey, it's Musharna. It did things, and yeah, it helped kill the Blastoise. Okay, so anyways, after that, I'm gonna go out to my Mismagius. In this whole section of the battle, I misplayed terribly. I knew I could have taken him out from that range with Shadow Ball, but I wanted to get greedy, try and sub to sub, get up a Nasty Plot, then he would get paralyzed and I'd be at +2 behind a sub. Which was a retarded idea, considering the fact that I could take him out. Then, even if he brought in Crobat, taking me out with Crunch or something, I could just go out to Darmanitan and revenge him, but that doesn't happen. So in this whole scenario, I'm just trying to set up subplots as he just breaks my subs with his Gyro Balls, and I believe next turn after this one, I believe, I'm just going to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball, see if I can kill you. But unfortunately for me, because I wasn't dumbass, I'm not going to be able to take him out, and now his Bronzong, that should have been dead, is going to survive this whole battle with my Mismagius when, like I said, it should have died, but it didn't. And looking at the damage, yes, it would have killed from the very first time Bronzong came in, but greed is a bad thing, people. Try and control it. Future reference. But my last Pokemon is Darmanitan. Luckily for me, Darmanitan is Scarfed, and it's just going to plow through his whole team. Bronzong's not going to take this Flare Blitz. It's out of here. It's history. Part of the history books. Now he's forced to go out to his Rotom H. Okay. I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz. Guess what? He's dead. It's over. Bye. Yeah, his Rotom's dead. So now he's got 2 more Pokemon left, which are his Electivire and his Crobat. He does not want to go into his Crobat just yet, so he's going to go out to Electivire, try and take the Flare Blitz, but that's obviously not going to happen because it's just, it doesn't have the bulk to live a sheer force boosted Flare Blitz. Let's be honest here. It just got obliterated there. So now his last resort is his Crobat, but unfortunately for him, I do outspeed. I'm just going to hit him for the Flare Blitz, and that is going to be the end of the battle. So that was a nice 1-0 victory in my favor, GG guy, and that was a pretty interesting Darmanitan sweep at the end there. I know it wasn't really that spectacular, but still, it's pretty cool. I like seeing Flare Blitz just plow through whole teams like that. But that's all I got for you today, guys. I hope you all did enjoy, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and as always, hit that subscribe button if you have yet to do so. And there will be more content coming your way in the near future. And that's pretty much it. So this is Strato signing out, and ciao. And as always, may the hex gods be with you.